Good afternoon. You are watching City News 24/7. I'm Melanie Ng.
And I'm Faiza Amin. It was another violent weekend in the city. Toronto police are now investigating 3 separate fatal shootings.
Our Shauna Hunt is tracking the latest on a shooting investigation that happened last night in North York. And Shauna, you've been gathering family reaction today from the scene.
Yeah, so Mal, like you said, it was an extremely violent weekend across Toronto. 3 separate shootings, 3 people gunned down in separate shootings, including the latest homicide that happened here in this North York Plaza. What we know so far is that many shots were fired around 7:45 last night. And, we actually spoke to family members of the victim who came by just, like I said, in the last half hour or so. And they tell us that it was a 15-year-old boy who was shot and killed outside this pizza shop. So we spoke to the family's aunt and a family friend who came here to lay flowers and light candles. And as you can imagine, they are extremely distraught. They tell us this 15-year-old boy was supposed to start grade 11 today.
The guns that just shoot people like that. Just shoot the boy. The boy was a good child. It's just that he was stubborn. He wouldn't listen. When I tell him stay home, he doesn't want to stay home. He just want to be among his friends. But to say, do people think, what can he possibly do to him? So I'm to kill him. What? I want justice for him. I want the police, because if there is camera, they have to arrest that person that do that to him, because he didn't deserve to die like that.
So just, absolute grief right now from family members. We know that they do live in an apartment building nearby, and they saw all the commotion, not knowing at the time that it was, their loved one who was down here being taken to hospital and later died. So, a family friend tells me that she was supposed to take the teenager to the C&E yesterday, but he decided to stay close to home instead and hang out with friends. Now, our cameras last night did capture dozens of evidence markers throughout the parking lot here. We did see a bullet hole through the window of the Tim Hortons and also this pizza shop. A bullet hole went through this window. I spoke to the owner inside, and he was here when it happened. He says that the bullet narrowly missed him and 2 young children who were sitting at a table inside when those shots were fired. So as for the investigation, police say that the suspect fled the scene here in a dark-colored 4-door sedan. That's the only description we have at the time. We also know that investigators have been canvassing this plaza in the area, looking for video surveillance, and they are hoping, this will lead them to the shooter. I'll throw it back to you.
All right, Shauna, really heartbreaking to hear of another young life lost. Thank you so much, Shauna Hunt.